What's up, y'all? I'm Tony. Welcome back to the Forum Podcast. I'm joined by.
Chris.
Bread.
Ty.
I know we wearing the same fits. We're recording this the same day. We not dirty. I'm just gonna say that it's the same day. It's like an hour apart, so
People lying, yo.
we not dirty.
People lying.
All right, for this episode, we're gonna be talking about money, hustle, and reality checks.
Okay.
What do y'all know about money, hustle, and reality checks? Right?
Well, come from the city of Chicago, everything's really a hustle. Unfortunately, it's a lot of people running the streets. So if it's not some paraphernalia, it's gonna be some other form of maybe you got a business or maybe you take pictures, maybe you make clothes or maybe you just selling anything. You making candles, sugar scrubs. That's what my mama did. So just make it your own way. Just always have an extra source of income. That's always a good thing.
Chris?
I don't know, just overall, just something I've noticed with people, especially back during COVID, a lot of people just chose to teach themselves a skill or build on that skill. And then once we came back from COVID, you see a lot of people turn into barbers, hairstylists, stuff like that. People use their time to their advantage so that they can make money off of it. So, yeah.
I would say where I'm from, Baltimore. It's not too much stuff that really goes on down here, but here at Morgan. I guess.
Drug capital of the United States, by the way.
But I mean,
Something like that.
Here at Morgan, I see like Chris said, being having their own businesses, being able to grind to get the money, whether that's cutting hair, doing hair, doing nails, just trying to figure out their own thing. So I know a little bit about it.
I say everybody's a hustler these days. They want to be a hustler, but me, myself, I'm a professional risk taker.
It's not love with
I do everything and anything as long as that money right. But
you a road runner too?
Tony,
I'm a road
you realize this is a perfect time, right?
for what?
To plug.
To plug.
What are we plugging, yo?
Oh yeah, I do got a clothing brand. I started one with my friends. Tap in at Wear Sinless. I'ma add this in the description below. Tap into my clothes. Wear Sinless. We got an Instagram page. We do 3-day shipping, and the stuff is just fire. I almost forgot about that. Appreciate that, Chris. You're gonna get a gift card.
Appreciate it.
All right. So our first topic is: can money buy happiness?
I feel like money can buy limited, what's the word? Satisfaction. I don't think it can necessarily buy happiness because even people who were born into money and kept gaining money, they always feel like they're missing something. They don't feel like how they say regular people. It's like what makes a person regular? Not having the most amount of money or having too much money. But if you're even if you're a celebrity, you're still a person at the end of the day. There's always going to be someone that treats you like, no, they just met you off the street or they know you for 25 years. So I feel like money buys limited satisfactory only because, everything costs. So you're always going to keep paying. And the idea of paying for everything is just it's pointless. You can't buy everything. So, yeah.
Ty?
I disagree with what he said. I feel like money can buy happiness. Right now, if you gave me some money, I'd be very, very happy right now. Honestly, I do agree with some of the things he's saying, being rich in love and having that support and everything else that comes behind it. I do feel like that's very reasonable, but also at the same time, I mean, if you gave me $200 right now, I'd be happy because I'm going to go do something with that $200. I feel like it all depends on where you're coming from, what your situation is like, and how you can move around it.
But once that money is gone, are you still happy?
I'm satisfied with the products that I have now.
Right, you're satisfied
Okay.
for the limited amount of time that you acquired that money. But once it's gone, it's like
Okay, so peep game.
Okay.
You buy a pair of shoes, right?
Okay.
And you're a sneakerhead. You buy a pair of shoes
Mhm.
and keep your shoes clean all year
Mhm.
round. You're maxed out on your size. Like you're not ready to go buy new shoes because your foot's grown.
I wish.
Are you telling me that you're no longer going to be happy? Or are you just satisfied because of that right now?
I mean, looking at the same thing 24/7. Like, unless it's like a collector's item. Like me personally, I'm a car guy, so my dream car is a 2006 Aston Martin DB9 coupe. If I got that, I would be happy. Yes, but that's not. I wouldn't consider that a purchase. I would consider that an investment because buying something for the sake of happiness and purchasing something for the sake of like an investment or portfolio, I think those are two different things. But if I did buy the car, I would be happy. Eternally, yes, because that's been a dream. But sneakers, maybe for a sneakerhead, maybe I can't speak to sneakerheads. Plus, shoes be like 1,200 for the ones I want. So it's like,
I agree with that.
I'm
All right.
broke.
So with me, I agree with Ty. I agree with Brad. I'm a little bit in the middle. Money can't buy happiness. Like having money is not going to give you happiness. I feel like the opportunities money gives you is what's going to make you happy. Let's say you live across the country, dead broke, can't see your family, can't see your moms, your pops, brother, sister, grandma. You get money, you can see them whenever you want. Just fly to see them. Let's say you got no joy in your life. It's not going to be love. Money's going to bring women your way. That's something to think about. And I feel like having money in your bank account, that really don't do nothing for you. Like, who just wants to sit there and have $1 million in their bank account? But think about it. If you want to spend $1 million, you're gonna be happy spending that $1 million. I know I will. If you seeing this, any rich people, money can buy my happiness. So let's just say that. I would love a donation. We would love a donation. $1 million each.
Cash App, Big Bread 2X.
You don't even got to be Cash App. I'll lay my bank information down below. Wire me that bread.
Yellow Apple Baby as well.
Yep. So what I'm saying is having the money is not going to make you happy. It's those opportunities, what that money can buy for you, what that money can do for you, that's going to make you happy. And like Brad was saying, it might not be long term. It might be short term. Think about it. If you see your family today, you're going to be happy, but you could die tomorrow. I'm not wishing that on nobody, but that's a possibility. Chris?
Yeah, I definitely agree with what y'all was saying. Money will definitely buy you happiness in the short term, but I feel like in a long spectrum, like if you have money for a long time, I feel like you'll get used to that lifestyle, and then like over time, you'll need other things to make you happy, like connections with people, like finding happiness within yourself. I feel like that's really important, as well as the money that you have. But yeah, that's really my take. I agree mainly with what y'all said, though.
What y'all think down in the comments?
Can money buy your happiness? Let me know. I might send you some.
What's that dude on that podcast? He was talking to Crawford. He was like, for $100 million, would you sell your soul?
That's crazy.
Last time I sold for $100 million.
And he was like, for $100 million, I sold my soul.
Short answer, no. There's a lot of stuff I would do for $100 million. Though.
Whoa, let's keep this. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going.
Next.
All right. So next topic. What do y'all think the highest paying jobs are on average? Surgeons.
Like, it's got to be like a corporate job. Or
All right. So my question. So you said surgeons. The path to being a surgeon, to making that bread, 400, 500K a year. You gotta graduate from high school. That's 18. You gotta go to college for 4 years. You're 22. Medical school, on average, that's like 7 years. 29. Residency, that's another like average of 5 years. You're 34. You become a surgeon at, let's say, 38. Then you start making 200K. 10 years later, you 40, 48. Then you start making that 500K a year, half a mil, maybe over $1 million. Is all that time spent really worth it?
It's worth it if that's your passion. I wouldn't recommend doing something for the sake of having a higher net worth. because 22 years in school, that's a long time. Like me personally, I would stop at undergrad, but I really want to get my master's just so I can have the extra pay increase. But I do the job that I want to enter, which is forensic psychology. Like that's my passion, so I wouldn't mind going the extra 2 years. So if you're willing to make that investment of going through school, because at the end of the day, if you want to be a surgeon, you're most likely not doing it for money. You're doing it because you want to be able to save lives. So if you're willing to take that investment, pick up a lot of debt money, or if you don't pick up a lot of debt money, then I say it's worth it.
Chris, what you think the highest paying job is?
Highest paying job. I mean, are we talking about like jobs like that, or are we just talking about like anything?
Anything.
Oh,
Take it.
Like
I'ma
obviously,
debunk it.
like athletes, streamers, like they got money on,
Right, so
like they
let's-
got insane.
Let's say athlete. Let's say how much you think the average athlete makes?
Like millions,
Millions?
but like
The
Yeah.
average athlete,
Yeah,
average like professional athlete.
average professional athlete, NFL, NBA,
Like we're talking about like the highest
Soccer.
leagues.
highest
Yeah,
leagues,
it'd be
like
millions.
2.5 million.
yeah, on
Yeah.
average.
All right, so if you were an athlete, all that time they spend in the gym, all the dedication, the eating, the diets, would you say that's worth it for the money?
I mean, you're bettering your lifestyle at the end of the day.
Yeah,
Like LeBron, if he was out there picking out like Dwight Howard, no offense to Dwight, but if he was eating candy and pizza every day, he wouldn't be playing until 41. No, you got to make that but it's a good sacrifice at the end of the day because you're preserving yourself for a longer life. You're also doing it so you could play at the highest ability. But it's not like he's doing it for money.
He enjoys the sport.
Yeah.
for the love of the game.
And back to the streamers. Do you think? All right, so back to you said selling your soul. Like it's not equivalent, but streaming 24/7 isn't that selling your privacy?
I would say yeah.
Yeah,
I would say it's a part of the game.
yeah,
I
it
feel like
is.
it comes with that lifestyle. Like, people who do stream, like they don't have a sense of privacy. Like even when they're going out grocery shopping, little things of that sort, like there's no such thing as privacy to them. And I feel like once they become famous enough, or they see the lifestyle that other people are living, celebrities, like you just got charged to the game. Like it's a part of it. If you want to be a part of that life, you gotta sacrifice giving up that privacy of what you have now versus what if you were famous in 10 years from now, it's not going to be the same.
Yeah, like that 24/7 Carson that stream that he be
Yeah,
doing.
for like a month.
the
long.
Mafia-thon.
Yeah,
I
like
couldn't be
that's
doing
That's ridiculous. Streaming while you're showering? No, I can't.
Yeah,
do it. It's crazy.
I mean, it's not even. It's like for 30 days straight.
Yeah, no, that's
with
ridiculous.
sense of
no
privacy.
privacy.
Somebody,
Everybody
thousands of
knows
people
where
are watching you
are.
every second.
And then that's why fans feel like they have the gall to be a part of their personal life. It's like, you don't know me for real. But they think they know you because they're watching for
Yeah.
a bit.
I'm saying I could be doing something but thinking something completely different.
Right.
When I like if I'm streaming, it's a character at the end of the day. That's not really me.
I
mean,
disagree with it a little bit. I feel like, like y'all was saying about the Mafia-thon, like, yes, like Brad said, you're not going to know exactly who that person is, but I do feel like there's little things that are going to end up picking up as days are going on, like the way, they sleep or the way that they eat, the way they talk, and little things of that sort. I feel like if you're streaming, not even like live or anything like that, like even if you're just making videos for YouTube, like as time goes on, they're going to start picking up on like your laughs, the way that you talk, and things of that sort.
Sorry, what do you think a high paying job is?
Outside of like doctors, high sports players, and things of that sort, I really don't focus too much on like jobs that aren't really for me. Like I can't sit in the cubicle all day, so like I don't really think of jobs like that. Like my major, I'm a construction management major, so we're in the field all day and we're outside and researching right now. People are coming out of school already with 70, 80,000 right out of college in my major. So it's like, yeah, if I'm living like that, like it's not at the highest end of the margin, but it's still up there enough for me to get out of college and still have to do what I had to do. So I kind of stay towards my major. I don't really like go too far off. Like I said, I don't want to sit in the cubicle. I want to be out in the field. I want to be able to use my hands. I want to be able to physically say that I can do that myself. So I kind of focus on myself more than focus on what other people are making.
I agree with what Todd's saying. I say growing up, I feel like everybody wanted to be an athlete. Basketball player,
definitely.
baseball player, football player.
definitely.
That was everybody's dream at a point. But I feel like growing up, working with my hands, another reason why I chose my major, engineering, I like building things with my hands. I like being able to say, ooh, I created that. So, and like Todd was saying, I cannot sit in a cubicle all day.
Yeah.
8 hours a day, 5 days a week. I cannot do that. That would not be for me. I
It
feel
just seems so lifeless.
yeah. So back to what I'm saying is like having a passion and having a career are two different things. If your passion becomes your career, that's great for you. I say thank God.
Yeah.
If my passion becomes my passion, I feel my passion will be my career. That's what I pray for at the end of the day. And hopefully I can make some quick money off of that. All right, so another question I wanted to ask is, would you rather be rich and famous or just rich?
Just rich,
Yeah, just rich. Because you're rich and famous. Not saying everybody, but certain people feel like they deserve a handout, or because you're rich and you have that notoriety, oh, you should be doing something with your money. And it's like, maybe I do, but because I'm not giving it to you, you don't see it that way. Like I could be giving it to different foundations and corporations that you may not know about, or that I may be doing without your knowledge because I don't care about that overexerted notoriety of like, oh, I'm doing things, just to show face, show people I care, but it's like I really care. But because I'm not giving it to you personally, oh, now I'm just a jerk. But why like now? So I'd rather just be rich.
Yeah, I agree with what Brad saying. I would just be rich too. Back to what Brad was saying about people feeling like you're not doing anything because you're not helping them directly. I agree with that. I feel like I be seeing people on the internet, they be having money, they be doing all of these things. I be like, damn, you can't give back. But when I think about it, it's like, oh, what type of situation are they in? Are they happy with where they are in their life? What if they got what if their family on their back asking for money all the time? That's stressful. What if they got bills to pay? It's like, what if all their money's going toward medical stuff? What if you got cancer? I'll see. Money's not at the top. Money's nowhere at the top of things I value. See, it's like, would you rather have $1 million or wake up tomorrow? Everybody's going to pick waking up tomorrow. Value your life over the money. What about your family? What about your health? What about your sanity? There's a lot of stuff you value over money. I just say, don't let money control you. You gotta know where the hustle stops and you begin. That's all I gotta say for real.
Hey, Tony,
Okay,
dropping some knowledge on you. Okay.
So they ain't never been that inspirational in his life.
All right. What's it called? So the next thing we're gonna talk about is, where is this? I just seen this. Should college be free?
Ty, as the elder of the group, I feel like you should answer this.
Damn.
No offense, y'all. He's not that old.
That old.
Do I think college should be free? I would say yes and no. I would say yes. I would start off by saying yes because I feel like everyone should be given the same opportunity. Those who really want it, there are people that are out there that really want it, but financially they can't be there. Physically they can't, and mentally they might not be able to be there as well. I feel like a lot of people go through so much stuff behind closed doors, and they gotta sit through like abuse and mentally draining issues that are actually going on at home. So I do feel like a lot of people that want to be here should be here. However, I don't feel like it should be free, only because of the fact that if I'll say Morgan, for example, Morgan is a very party school. You know, party every single weekend, especially in the springtime, is parties every single day. And for me, I feel like people are starting to lose the plot of why they're even coming to school. example, when we ask residents, who's the first president? Who was the first president? Who was the first
It's on the
president?
$1 bill, y'all. The $1.
Who's the first president? I feel like we're really losing the plot on why we're even coming to school. And I feel like the main reason is to get your degree, yes. But I also feel like there's times where you should have fun. I feel like there's times just to get that experience. I don't feel like you should shy away from that. But all throughout, like, there's people that are actually here that want to learn new information. And there's professors that are really out there that really do love teaching. But they get certain students that just are just there just to be there.
I agree. I say college shouldn't be free, but it shouldn't be this expensive. Like, all on my timeline, I'm seeing people complain. No offense to the Mecca, but people complain about Howard and how they're paying $55,000 and the dorms are dilapidated. The cafeteria got flooded with a pipe that burst out of nowhere. It's just like, okay, I understand. The facilities are old. You don't have the resources and the funding to upgrade everything. You know, you're trying to make your college better as a whole, so you got to start little by little. But if people are paying $40,000, $50,000, $60,000 out of their personal money or money that they might not even have that goes into loans, which I have, unfortunately, it's like, okay, what is like, is that a good trade-off? Like, where does the trade-off become good? And it's like, I'm wasting my money at this point.
I agree with what you're
I
saying.
definitely agree.
You feel like you're wasting your money right now?
No, not at all. Freshman year, I did feel like I was wasting my money, but I don't think I was living up to my potential freshman year. Like, grades were slacking, my attendance was slacking, but at the same time, I don't think I set myself up properly because I have $21,000 in student loan debts right now, and that's all from freshman year. I didn't incur any loans this year, so it's like my mindset has shifted, but at the same time, that's still $21,000, and I didn't have to incur if I set myself up a little better. So can't blame myself entirely. At the same time, it's like $40,000 a year to go to school. If you don't have the money, or if you don't have the criteria or credibility, that's $160,000 worth of bread that you're spending for 4 years of education. And out the gate, based on your major, you might get maybe $50,000 a year starting off. So,
I mean, I agree with what Brad is saying that you don't know where the trade-off really ends, and just again, trap begins. What I'm saying is, what I feel like is colleges as a whole, every college does this. They admit tons of students, tons of freshmen, because I've seen this recently. Is those general education classes? Those classes normally have 80, 100. Some colleges even 200 people in one lecture hall with one professor. That professor's making a lot off of those students, and it doesn't cost the professor, and it doesn't cost the university that much to hire those professors. Because think about it, any professor can teach English 101. So, and think about what is it, $300 per credit you pay for credit hour? Let's say 200 students. English is a three credit class. Let's say $300 is $900 per student times 200 students. That's a lot of money. How many of those students are going to make it to graduation? How many? Let's say not even 50%. Let's say 30% of them students drop out after the freshman year. Another 15% second year. Another 30 junior year, because that's really when it gets hard. And out of those 200, let's say 48 of them graduate. The university made their money off of everybody, but only those 48 students are really benefiting from their money spent. Everybody else just acquired those debts and got no payoff out of it.
That's a lot. While a lot of people be saying college is a scam, people definitely do say that. 'Cause like Tony was saying, a lot of people they come to college without a vision of what they really want to do while they're at college, and we see that firsthand all the time. So people just got to know what they want.
Yeah. And as a college, you can't over or set high expectations It's a certain college. I'm not going to say a name, but 2 of their dorms are now under construction, and it leaves a lot of underclassmen and upperclassmen want to stay on campus scrambling to find a place to live. Like, only got one male dorm on campus compared to 3 female dorms. Like, I know the ratio is different, but it's kind of unfair, you know?
Yeah.
It's a little unfair.
All right, so my next topic I want to talk about is dropping out of college seen as a failure?
No. Well,
I feel like it depends.
yeah.
I definitely feel like it depends. I feel like, depending on the reason on why you're dropping out. For example, if I'm dropping out because family emergency, I don't have the necessary financial funding for it, or it's an issue actually going on in my life that I know that I need to take a step back from, I feel like that's never an issue. But I feel like it becomes an issue when going back to it's like, what are you really here for? That's where I feel like the issues start to come into play.
Yeah, I'll say if you drop out without a plan, it's like, what was your plan in the first place? Like, my mom, she went to college back in like 1980.
Damn.
You good. 1982, I think. Yeah, she went to college in 1982, and had immigrant parents, so they wanted her to be a nurse. She's Haitian, but she wasn't good at math like myself. So because she failed math, she ended up having to drop out. Went to community college to get her grades up, and then came back as a social work major. So as long as you have a plan in place, or some other steps to get to a goal that you want to achieve, then yeah, that's good. But if you're just dropping out, like, yeah, college not for me, I'm just not to hate on anybody's aspiration, but I'm just make music. If that's your dream, then go get it. But you can't do it 50-50. Like, you got to put 100% of your effort into it.
All right. So back to what I was saying earlier about you're a professional hustler.
Mhm.
Like, I feel like that's one-on-one with entrepreneurship. Anybody can be entrepreneur, but everybody can't. People like Mark Zuckerberg, Steve Jobs, Bill Gates, all of those people, they had been knew they was meant for greater stuff. You can know you're meant for something greater, but you might not know what that is. See, I say Mark Zuckerberg, he went to college. He went to Harvard. He dropped out of Harvard. He built something. He built something with his hands. He didn't drop out before he built it. He already started it. He saw, this is something I like to do. This can make me successful. I'm passionate about this. He dropped out of school to focus on that totally. And Mark Zuckerberg, one of the richest people in the world. Bill Gates, same thing. Steve Jobs, same thing. All of these people started something with the intent to finish it. I feel like these days somebody starts something not knowing where it's going to lead them. That's acceptable also, but not everybody can be doing that. Every failure is a thing. Not everything, because you believe in something doesn't mean you're going to be successful at it. That's what we pray for. That's what we hope for. But reality is the fact that you're going to fail more times than you're going to succeed. And you just have to learn from them failures. Like, I always think this failure is a teacher. You just have to know how to listen to it.
Yeah. It's like this quote by Kanye back when he was still saying, I think it was, life is 95% what you experience and 5% how you react. Because you can't change the world around you, but you can affect your perception of how you react to the things that happen. So that's my favorite quote personally.
Anybody else? Anything to say?
A little silent, Chris. Don't spit some knowledge, man.
I don't think I got nothing right now. I mean, I feel like y'all hit it mostly. I don't really got nothing right now.
All right, so last thing we're going to talk about is dressing for success. Does how you dress change how successful you will be?
No. However, it does change how. Matter of fact, come back to me. Let me formulate my thoughts.
All right, so talk. Anything to say?
I would say, yeah. I'm going to say shout out my man Chris. He been letting me hold his blazer for a nice little minute. Yeah, I would say definitely it's a great impression that you can leave on someone by just showing up. Um, I feel like you have to be dressed down in a suit every single day. Absolutely not.
Now, hold on a minute.
Bro, what you about to say?
No, I like a little suit. You know?
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with
It's
that.
nothing
There's nothing wrong with that,
Nothing
but it's not
wrong.
for everybody.
It's just not.
Oh, yeah.
Like me personally, like I don't even like wearing the suits. Like I feel awkward in them.
Oh, okay.
Like I'd rather throw some sweatpants on, throw some jeans on, than throwing some suit, a blazer that's covering me up. I feel like my shoulders look extra broad and stuff like that. Like I feel like I look weird. Like
I agree with Todd saying.
Be feeling stiff.
Sometimes-
Yeah.
Sometimes I wear a suit. I'm like, damn, I look good. Why don't I dress like this all day? It'd be like an hour in, 2 hours in, 6 hours later. That suit uncomfortable. I'm hot. That collar tight around my neck. That tie tight around my neck, bro.
Shoes
Feet
hurt,
hurting,
yes.
The other day when we was at the convention center, bro, we was standing that whole
Bro, we
time for a
stood
couple
like
hours, bro.
4
My feet were
four
Get,
hours
get y'all
in
a
that
quarter
shit.
zip, man. Quarter zip eliminates the suit problem. Or a good vest.
Quarters are really comfortable. It's really comfortable.
Aloe sponsor us.
Aloe sponsor us.
Yeah.
Ralph Lauren sponsor us. Dior sponsor us.
Oh, you know the brands.
What you feeling
I
like?
don't know no brands,
What
bro.
you
Can
feeling like?
you repeat the question?
What's it called? Does dressing for success determine how successful you will be?
No, but it's a good foundation. Like, if that's who you are, if you want to dress up every day, if that gives you the feeling of, oh, I'm gonna be successful. This is how I start. I'm gonna put a suit on. I'm gonna put a dress on. I'm gonna wear business. I'm gonna get all these compliments. Okay, that's cool, but nobody's gonna look at you and be like, "Hey, you're dressed nice." Well, maybe they might. They'll be like, "Hey, you're dressed nicely. Here's an internship." It's all about what you do with that, with your identity. Because somebody can have a 3-piece suit on and then just be the goofiest person on the planet, and then you can have somebody in a yellow Nike Tech with a 4.0 and then 5 different clubs doing all this, all this other stuff. So I don't think it's a good foundation, but it's not going to get you anywhere until you like personally put in the work.
All right, based off what Brad was saying, I say dressing for success can open doors for you, but it's up to you if you want to take those opportunities. Like everybody does this. If you have a job to give to somebody, and you don't know either the two candidates, based off how you perceive somebody, that's your first initial step. Like if let's say I'm an investor, I see somebody in a suit, and somebody comes with me in a dirty hoodie, slides, no socks. I'm obviously gonna talk to the person in the suit first because they came here with the intention, oh, I'm trying to get this job. Oh, let me dress up, show them these are my capabilities. And that other person in the hoodie's just like, oh, I really don't care. Life is a joke. That other person might be who I end up hiring, but I'm not gonna know that. My mentality is, oh, this person is more professional. Let me go to him first.
I feel like you can dress up a person, especially like I wouldn't necessarily hire someone who has that mentality of like I'm just here just to be here. Like I feel like it comes along with the job. Like once you actually hire people and stuff like that, but I feel like you can help someone dress up though. You can give someone the the guidance to actually get a suit, get professional clothing. Like, you don't always have to wear professional attire just to make it seem like that's who you really are. Like you said, a quarter zip, like that's business casual, but it can still put you on the door frame for someone that is higher up. But me personally, I wouldn't discredit the people that don't have that attire to get professional or business casual. I feel like for me, before these last couple of years, I used to wear sports stuff like all the time, like sportswear, like sweatpants, dry fit shirts and stuff like that. Like I would never really throw on anything. And then that's when I actually sat down and had a conversation with someone. They're like, every once in a while, it wouldn't hurt to, throw a little collar shirt on, throw some dress shoes on, some dress pants. Like, I feel like it looks good, I feel like it hurts after a while after wearing it, but it's just something you got to get used to because in a professional setting, you're not ready to take your tie off in front of your boss. You're not ready to untie your shoes right before you like about to. I mean, you're not gonna have your shoes untied right before you're about to clock in. Like there's little things that you can dress someone up and you can show them guidance on what to do, but it's all about the mindset for me.
Okay, Ty.
I mean, damn, we talked about a lot.
You did talk about a lot.
A lot of deep conversations. We gonna spin this back for part 2, definitely.
Gotcha.
I feel like that was a good conversation. Thank you, Brad, for being here. Thank you, Todd, for being here. And this has been the Forum Podcast. I'm your host, Tony, joined by
Chris.
Brad.
Ty.
All right. We'll catch you on the next episode.
All right, there we go.
Yo, that was